Today, you must learn the story of a man who has dedicated himself to preserving Black history in Baltimore County and in Maryland, Mr. Louis S. Diggs. Mr. Diggs is a prolific writer, genealogist, and historian. After serving in an all-Black Maryland National Guard unit during the Korean War, retiring from the military with 20 years of distinguished service, and then working in D.C. public schools, he found himself substitute teaching at Catonsville High School. In that role, when his Black students voiced their frustration that they had difficulty finding information on the historical backgrounds of their communities, he made it his life's work to bring this forgotten history to light. Mr. Diggs has written 13 books chronicling the historic past of Baltimore County's African American communities, their struggles, and the pivotal roles they played in shaping Baltimore County and Maryland as a whole. He has written histories of Black communities in Catonsville, Towson, Turner Station, and Overley, just to name a few, as well as histories of Maryland's All-African American National Guard unit, the role former slaves played from Baltimore County and the Civil War regiments, and finally, in his most recent work, a history of African American resting places in order to help others find their ancestors. Mr. Diggs' books tells the rich history of Black Marylanders at the individual and community level to bring these stories to light and safeguard them for future generations. His work ensures that citizens of Maryland will always know the hardships, the triumphs, and the great deeds performed by Black Marylanders and how Black communities were integral to the development of the Maryland we know today. Mr. Diggs, however, is not only a man of words, but of deeds as well, and has been active not only in writing about Black history, but in preserving its physical legacy as well. He worked with our Madam Speaker in securing grant funding from the legislature to renovate a small church in Woodstock, Maryland, a church with a history dating back to 1884, when the land was purchased by freed slaves so that it could be converted into a museum to house artifacts of African American life in Baltimore County. Today, that museum bears his name, the Diggs Johnson Museum. Mr. Diggs' work helps to safeguard Black history, and I can think of no better time to honor that important endeavor than now, during Black History Month. Thank you.